Hi, this is Robert with Pioneer Smokehouses, and today on my Masterbuilt Gravity Series 1050, we're going to do some reverse seared steaks. So let's start with some steaks. So basically here, what we've done here is I've used regular beef seasoning, and I'll put a link to the article that has my suggested beef seasonings. And other than what's regular for the classic steak seasoning, I add a little bit of smoked paprika to everything. That's my favorite. While that's not on the recipe, if you just add that in, a little dash of it all the time, you'll really like it. So we have the grill heated up. I did the preheat temperature, and then I just dropped the temperature down to 240. So if you open it up, you can see there's still just a little bit of smoke in here, but most of the smoke is completely stopped from the preheat. Once your smoker heats up to temperature and the preheat is done, it'll almost completely stop smoking. I do add a few blocks of wood just to get a little bit more of that smoky flavor in there. And just so that way you know what I'm talking about here, today I used Weber hickory chunks. I just buy small bags of the Weber hickory chunk or the Western, and mix it in with the charcoal when I load the gravity feed. So when I put it in, I pour in about maybe 6 or 8 pieces of charcoal, and I throw a lump of this right in the middle, and then I do it again and just keep layering it through. And it's almost like a little stack of these run right through the middle of all the charcoal. So now I left a little bit of the temperature out. That's why I left it open for a second here. And just want to check this real quick and make sure that it's not going to stick, because there's just a little bit on here. I did clean it after I used it last time, but sometimes you get a little bit of residual, just like a regular propane grill. You'd have the same thing, a little bit sticks to the grills. So just like anything else, I'm just going to lay these out there, and then you'll be good to go. I'm putting the steaks on the middle grill rack here so that way they can smoke. I don't want to sear them yet. When it's time for the sear, I'll turn the grill up and get them going. We're just going to set them on here to smoke for a couple of hours. So we'll do 1 hour on each side, and then I'll pull them off and let them rest, and then I'll blast them for about a minute on each side at full heat to get a nice little sear on them. So we'll go ahead and close that down and let that smoke away. So see you in a few minutes. All right, so it's been an hour and everything has been cooking along just great. So if you can see here, you see a little bit of smoke coming around from the vents here, and basically the seal is not airtight, so there will be smoke that comes through, but most of the smoke will come from the back here where there's a main slot. So I'm going to open her up, and then I'm sure it's going to be a little smoky, because when I checked it a few minutes ago, it just kind of blasted me. So the main reason that it's smoky like this is because I included the chunks of wood, and that's exactly what we're going for here. Now, one day I'm going to learn to bring out food tongs, but until then, we'll just do it with our hands. I won't say that wasn't hot, because it was, but you can see there, you can see the nice color of smoke there. I'm not sure if you can get that, but there really is, just like I said, a nice smoky red color in there. And the grill is slightly hotter on this side. It's not a large difference, but it is enough to be noticed. So I'm not going to rotate it, but normally if I were trying to cook the meat real evenly, I would switch it around. But I actually want to end up with one steak that's a little more well done than the others. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it like this. So I'm going to go ahead and close this, and actually, we'll do is we're going to go ahead and plug this into the middle steak. I'm just trying to get it about a third of the way through there in the thickest spot. So go ahead and close that, and then we'll oh yeah, it looks like it's got about 30 minutes at the most left to go, and then it'll be ready to sear off. So looks good. We'll see you then. Alright, so the steak's reached the internal temperature that I wanted, and so now I just finished heating up the smoker, and the fan slowed down, telling me that it was at the temperature I was going for, and just finishing letting the grill grates come up to full temperature. So I think we're just about ready to go ahead and put this on there. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and kind of stay back because it's going to be hot. You can see that it charred off a lot of the stuff right there on the grill. So I'm just going to slide these on the grate. We're going to go ahead and close that. As soon as I closed it, the fan came back on. It has a safety, so it won't run if the temperature is above 500 degrees when the lid's open. If it's under 500 degrees, like if you're just doing regular grilling, like, you know, grilling some chicken or something off, it will run up. But right away that fan kicked on as soon as I closed it, and then 5 seconds later it turned back off. So it's just circulating the air to keep it blowing and stay at full temperature. And it's on about, the fan right now is on about half speed now. So it is still consistently blowing. We're not going to leave it too long on one side because the meat's really close to the temperature I want it, and so I don't want it to overcook. And voila, we're at the tongs. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to rotate it a little bit to the side just to give it some marks. Turn that one to the side. Turn that one to the side. Close it for another couple seconds. I just want to keep the temperature at full temperature here. I don't want it to go down. I won't lie, I was just trying to get grill marks. I'm not going to go too long because I don't want to overcook it. I think we're right there, and if I go too much, I'll end up cooking it more than I wanted to. I think I could have started out the temperature a little bit lower. I was like at around 240. I think I could have went down to 225. Going to set those aside for a second, and then we're going to go ahead and cut into this one here. Just a little bit of pink left right through the middle there. So it is perfect. Pick this other side up and you can do a closer look at that. So you can see there's pink running all the way through there, but it has that smoker consistency, so it has the color all the way around the edges. That is exactly what I was going for. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these in the house and I'm going to tin them up. They don't need to be rested as long as a regular steak would be, because they're when you cook slow smoke stuff on the grill, the resting time, or on the smokers, resting time is not as long. Same thing when you sous vide something. You really don't have to rest much at all. I'm going to get another little bite here. That's awesome. So, closing that down. That way I can give it another minute or two to heat up. And then that way I can burn off the grills a little bit, just like you would with a propane grill. Plenty of temperature there. And then, when I'm done burning that off, I have these two gates. I'll explain that to you real quick here. These two gates go inside these two slots right here. Got a top one and a bottom one. And basically what happens is, here's light. Inserting these in there, you cut off the airflow. Excuse me. And by cutting off the airflow, the charcoal should go out. So we'll give that a try, and I'll let you know how that works out on the next try. So check out my website. There's a link to the website, and I am an affiliate, so if you use any of the links for the products below, I will get compensated. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Have a great day.